Well, here we are in Merida. We're cooking right along. This is one of the buildings, one of the museums outside of the hotel. We're in El Centro, right smack in the middle of the city, as it was 150 years ago. So it's surrounded by huge palaces and museums and things like that that have been converted to things like restaurants. We're eating one now. This is our first meal in Merida. That was the smokiest chorizo we've ever had. Our waiter was very happy to serve us. We went immediately to an ear, eye, and nose doctor down the block just to clear our sinuses, and then off to the universities, which also have converted these huge mansions and older buildings, which are probably palaces at one time for the governors, into theaters and universities and things like that. Here's one of the theaters, which is really quite beautiful. Just again, that is a little restaurant that's next to it, out of another old palace. By palace, I mean a very elegant hacienda built right in the middle of the city. We're a block from the huge government square, and this at one time must have been the social center of town. This is our hotel, just looking in, and here's the entrance. There's no entrance on the street. There are two hotels. There's our hotel, the Hotel Caribe, which has no elevators. It's 3 stories high. It's quite nice. Very old. It goes back to the turn of the century. And there's one next to it too, in the same kind of condition. Very elegant and quite beautiful. But they're on the park. There's no way you can drive a car up to the entrance. You have to go get your bellboy. And here's Merida at night again. This is the land of the 40-watt bulb, but these are some of the old churches that are, again, all this that we're looking at is within about a 100-yard radius of the hotel. This is the park where the hotel resides. This and the Grand Hotel, which is right here, built in 1901, and there is its little restaurant outside. And then finally, this is the park in the government square where all the government buildings are, and the only ATM in town, it seems. And this is some guy playing Dr. Death. We did it in slow motion. He had a pretty good following, because they like death in Mexico. They feel comfortable with it. And of course, here are the Indians. They bring all their goods in, and the hippies, whatever you want to call them, the craftsmen, and the balloons that are ever present in Mexico. And